In this video, we'll be looking at the Model 11 guided lab, that is streaming dynamic content using Amazon CloudFront. Okay, so without wasting much time, let's start the lab. I've already loaded my lab or started, so it has already started. So as you can see, the timer started running and it's showing that the lab has started already. So you can see the lab status is saying ready, meaning I've already loaded the lab. So without wasting much time, let's start with the actual thing that we are supposed to do. But before that, kindly go through the lab overview and the objective of the lab so that you have an idea of what you are to do. This is the architectural diagram of what we are doing. At the end of the day, this is it. So we are going to create a content delivery through for a mobile device through CloudFront. Okay, that's what we are going to do. So this is the architecture diagram of what we are supposed to do. At the end of the day, kindly have some time, go through the scenarios, understand the lab objective of what you are supposed to do so that you have an idea. Okay, I've already done that, so I'm just going to go ahead and start with the lab. So I'm clicking on AWS to log on to my management console since the lab has started already. In the previous lab, I didn't sign out, so I'm clicking here and I'm going back, clicking on AWS again to auto sign me in. Okay, good. It has auto signed me in. I'm going to duplicate these pages 3 times. Let me just do it twice. Twice is okay. I think 2. So I've done it twice, and then I'm about to start the lab. The first task is saying lab preparation. What are we to do? We have to analyze an S3 bucket. So I'm opening one console, then coming here, typing S3. So S3 bucket. And they said we should check. There is a bucket with the name AWS training events. Okay, so yeah, let me check that. Let me check that. Okay, so yes, there is a bucket name with that. Okay, AWS training event. It's right here. So they said I should also check the region. The region that is in is US East 1, which I think is North Virginia. Yes, so it's right here. Okay, you can see that it's right here. It was created right here. Okay. Yes, you can see that it's right here. Okay, so the next thing I've been asked to do, that is the task 2, is they said I should create Amazon CloudFront distribution. So I'm going to another management console, and then I'm putting the S3 somewhere since I'm no longer going to use it. So I'm interchanging this just to flip between that and the CloudFront that I'm creating. Okay, so I'm typing CloudFront here, allowing it to load, clicking on that. So I'm supposed to create CloudFront distribution. Okay, so I'm allowing it to load. After this, I'm create a CloudFront distribution. Sorry. So I'm going according to the lab. So what is the lab telling me to do? Okay, origin is a letter of weight and battery, and then origin public access. Okay, I get it. So they said from here I should select the bucket which I saw in the S3, which is this, and it's exactly what I have selected here. Okay, so you can see that I have selected that, and then so yes, and then the origin access should be public. So from here I'm going down to I see origin access. So it's public. Okay, one thing about the lab is when they are giving you the steps like this, it means all the other ones are supposed to be default. Okay, so don't touch anything, don't change anything if you are not being asked to. Kindly take note of that. Yes, so they said under the web application firewall, that is WAF. So I'm going down and selecting do not enable security protection. So okay, I'm going down till I see WAF, and then I'm selecting do not enable security protection. and that is it. So I have what again? So the custom SSL certificate is optional, can be okay, it can be ignored. So since it can be ignored, then I'm going to create the front from here. So that's all. We can go ahead and create the cloud front. So create the distribution. Okay, the distribution is created. So I'm moving on to the task thread. What am I being asked to do? I'm being asked to then again create an Amazon Elastic transcoder. So you can go into another AWS Management Console portal and then type Elastic. So it's right here. Okay, Elastic transcoder. It's right here. You can see. So without wasting much time, bringing that one to here, so that I can flip through between that and then the lab. Okay. So it's right here, Elastic transcoder. Do we have to add pipeline? Let me see. Yes, it's the same thing. You can see it's an easy to use scalable media transcoding. So yes, it's exactly what we are looking for. We don't have to even add the pipeline. That is its name. So it's loaded. We need to create a new pipeline. So yes, we are creating a new pipeline. We are clicking on create a new pipeline. Okay. So we are giving the pipeline name to be inputs. Okay, input pipeline. It's right here. We are giving the pipeline name to be input pipeline. Okay. And then input pipeline, select AWS S3. Okay. So the bucket is going to be the one that we already know of. Okay. So the reinvent bucket. So I'm selecting it right here. Okay. And then the IAM role, they said we should select Amazon Elastic Transcoder role. So I'm selecting that. That is according to the lab. You can see it here. It's right here. Okay. So what again? They said I should go under the configuration of Amazon S3 bucket for transcoder files and playlist. Okay, so I'm going right there. So this is it. Okay, so this is it. So from here, I'm selecting the bucket once again, the storage type. I'm making it standard. You can see everything from here. Okay, I'm not just doing it. So this is it. Storage class, it should be standard. And then the second one, also you select the same buckets and then make it reduce redundancy. Okay, because I think that one is going to be for thumbnails. Yes, thumbnails are always reduced. In this size, they don't really carry weight like that. So you select that and then yes, you after that you select this, you click on create pipeline. So we are done. I think that is all. We can go ahead and then click on this create pipeline here. So that is all. Let me see if I can duplicate this so that you can see it. Yes. So I click on create pipeline. Okay. So my pipeline is created, but before that, I think I'm not supposed to close that. I'm supposed to also create a job. So I'm going to walk you through how to create the job. Okay, good. So we click on create a job, input pipeline, let's input. Okay, so click on create a job from here. A pipeline, they say we should select input and then pipeline input. And then for output, we should write this output. Okay, so copy that, go back here. So for that we should select paste outputs. Okay, so output, that's output key. So output key, select the input and then for okay, and come in. So input key, so yes. I think we've been asked to select this. I'm coming. Let me hold on. Let me check it once again. So for input key, select input file labeled inputs Amazon sample S3 and P4. Yes. So I'm selecting it like this. And then we are going to configure the output details. So yes, I'm rolling down to, let me select this. It's selected already. So I'm rolling down to output details. You can see it right here. So I'm going to do what? For presets, I should choose select system presets HSM2. Okay. So for presets, so I should choose system presets HSM2. So system presets HLS2M, you can see it here. And then for segment duration, I should input 10. Then output key, I was asked to put something. Segment is 10, output is HLS20M. Okay, so yes, I'm inputting that here, and then yes, it's done. It's done. So to the name other segment using this. Click add. Okay, so I'm supposed to add one or more to that. So I'm clicking add again. They said I should add another two files. You can see it here. So add another outputs and repeat the steps above. So I'm supposed to add HLS 1.5 and then HLS 1M. Okay. So I'm supposed to click add output twice. And then let's go on to add the output to it. So this is the other output. So the preset, hold on. Um, yes. So um, the presets was the preset for the first one is HLS 1.5. So preset HLS 1.5M. So it's right here. System preset HLS 1.5. I'm choosing that. The duration I'm choosing 10. And then the output key. Why am I not seeing the output key for this? So let me see. I think okay, yes, the output key is what I was asked to copy from here. So the 1.5 ohm is HLS 15M. So it's right here. Let me paste that. Okay. So yes, I'm going to add the other one. The preset is going to be HLS 1M. Okay, 1 million HLS 1 million. I've added that. So segment is going to be 10. And then output key, I'm coming here and I'm copying this because they said we should add it respectively. Okay, so I believe that should be the output for that. So I'm adding that and then I'm done. Okay, so we are being cautioned that we should not create the job yet. Let's see what we are supposed to do again. Oh, we are supposed to add a playlist. Okay, so we are going to create another playlist too. So the playlist name is going to be primary. Let me try to copy that once again. So I'm going down till I see the playlist. You can see it here, adaptive streaming. So playlist. Let me click on add playlist. So I'm inputting this primary and then playlist formats HLS v3. Okay. So oh sorry. So let's see. Select all the three. So okay. The output is we are going to select all the three outputs that we've created so far. So the name is here, the format is going to be this. Then you click on this one. Which so HSP, then you click on the first one, you click on this. So the output master playlist is what you are to duplicate here. Okay, so you click another one and then you select the 10 because we are creating for all the playlists that we created. Okay, which is earlier on this, and then the top one, the 10, the M, all those ones that we created. Okay, so that is it. Okay, don't forget to do that. Yes, kindly take note of what you are doing here so that you don't make a mistake. So that is all for now. I think I can go ahead and create a playlist. So I'm creating the playlist. So the playlist is created. The playlist is created. Okay. So it's saying the transcoder process should complete within a minute. Yes, I think it's going to complete within a minute. Now we are to test the playback of the dynamic, that is the multi-byte rate stream. The multi-byte rate stream, simply what they are trying to say is it depends. You see, sometimes when you are watching videos, you have the ability to select the quality of the video, whether you want it to be 320, 380, 480, and all those things, 720 or 1080. Okay, so that is what they are talking about. Okay, so we are supposed to create that. We have to construct a playlist URL. So how do we do that? We go to the the CloudFront. So let me go to the CloudFront. We need a distribution domain name. So I can see it here, but I'm refreshing my browser. Okay, I think I saw it do something. I don't know if it was from the internet. So I'm trying to be sure. That's why I'm doing this. Yes, so I'm copying this. Okay, and I'm opening online notepad. I'm selecting all this and then I'm clearing this. Okay, so I'm adding this. Okay, the distribution, the CloudFront distribution name that I've copied. That is the distribution domain name that I've copied. I'm pasting that here. I'm not doing anything with it. I'm pasting it right here. Because when we check the lab instructions, they are saying we should add a playlist path to that. So how can I do that? Then I'm going to add the playlist path. So let's go to the S3 to check the playlist path now. You see, this is the bucket that we opened earlier on, which was for S3. Okay, so try refreshing that and then go to outputs. We are supposed to see all those things that we added there. Okay, the bit rate by which they are going to be delivered. So we are seeing everything here, HSM, this, that. So this is what is going to be delivered to the content across the globe. Okay, this is what we'll be playing. This is what, if someone requests for, this is the primary one, the primary file that is going to be played. Okay, so sorry. So to copy that, what do we do? Let's go back to the lab. They are saying to create that. After copying this, we go back to them and then go to CloudFormation status. Yes, they said we should also check to see if the CloudFormation status is enabled. So go back to your distributions and then make sure that your status is enabled. If it's not enabled, just select it like this. Okay, and then go to enable here. Okay, you see, because mine is enabled, it has written disable. Okay, so make sure it's enabled before we start doing this test. And then yes, I think we go to the S3. We've done that in the tests editor. Yes, we have already done that. So we are copying all these two, and then we are adding it to our Amazon CloudFront distribution content name that we've already copied. So we are adding it to it here. We are not doing anything to that. We are just adding it. Then we are going back to the lab. Okay. Yes, they are telling you that um, you should be aware of the data rates involved because it's a video. It's going to be played. We are not really concerned about that. So they are telling you that after everything, when you add it, this is what you are supposed to get, something like this. Okay. And if you look at this, okay, let's copy it and then come back to ours. I think it's exactly what we've done. You can see it with the exception of this HTTPS slash slash. Okay, that's exactly what we have done here. So you can see it's the same thing that we have done. So I'm just deleting this. I don't need it for anything. What I've realized is that because the content we've created, it's for mobile app. When you try accessing it on the browser, it's not going to work. So let me paste and go. You see, it's not going to work. Okay, when I paste it like this, it's not going to work. It's just going to download the file like this. You see, it has done here several times, so it's not going to work. So how do we check if the content is working? I'm going to save this in my Google Drive and then use my phone to continue from here so that we can see that yes, the content that we created is indeed it's working. So let me take you through this. So let me just type Google Docs and then open one of this, create new. So let me name it CloudFront. Oh, the name never showed, and then I started typing. What's wrong with my internet these days? So I'm coming. Let me try to refresh it again. Yes, it never showed. So let me type it CloudFront. Hold on, I don't know what's wrong with this. Cloud Fonts contents. Okay, so I'm hitting enter. And then I come back here, I'm copying everything that the way I've constructed them, I'm copying them, coming to paste it here. Okay. So come back, I'm hitting enter so that it will recognize that it's a link. Okay. And then yes, it's saved. I don't have to even click save or do any other thing. It's saved. So it's synchronized automatically. Is going to be ready in my how do you call it, in my Google Docs. Okay, so I'm going to do the rest on my phone. I'm going on my phone. So hold on. I need to also make some recording on my phone so that I can also post that. Okay, so screen. I don't need a camera. So okay, so guys, this is my phone. So I'm going to view the contents on the phone right now. Okay, so so you can see this is the link. Okay, you can see this is, and also let's open this. What? So I'm going to access this from my phone. Let me go to my phone. What? So I'm going to access this from my phone. Let me go to my phone and then docs. So I copy that. Try to refresh it so that it updates what I've done. It's refreshed, so I'm clicking on that. Okay, you can see the link here. Okay, so I'm opening it. It's either you open, or even if you don't open, just like this, you if you click here, is supposed to tell you that it's a link, so it will open in an external browser, and then click on that. Okay, it's going to open in an external browser. So let's give it some time to see. Yes, so this is it. The content is now showing. Let me start playing on my phone for you to play.
I saw that there is a free training and free self-paced lab on Amazon S3. Have you heard about Amazon S3? Sure. Amazon's simple storage service, also known as Amazon S3, is safe, secure, highly scalable object storage in the cloud.
Yes,
It can be used to
it's working. Our CloudFront is now working. It's integrated. Is delivering the content globally. This one, you can give this link to anybody in any part of the world for them to access it, and it will work perfectly fine. It will play without any high latency. Okay, because it's using CloudFront, it's using a minimum latency because it's using what we call edge locations to route the content to other end users. Okay. Yes, so that is all for the lab. We don't have any other thing to do again. That is all for the lab. You can see it here. So that is all for the lab. You can try submitting so that we see what we get. But for now, let's see. You see the video is still working, so you can still play it. So for now, let me just go and then let me stop the recording on my phone so that we can continue from here. Okay, so stop recording. Okay. Okay, guys, so that is all. Let me try submitting so that we see what we get. Let's see that. Okay, if this is your first time here, I'll kindly urge you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on the post notification bell, kindly like the video for me, comment so that the algorithm will recognize my good work that I'm doing. You can see we've scored 40 over 40 because this is just a so very simple lab for us. Okay, so that is all. Kindly like the video, comment, at least appreciate the effort that I'm putting in just by liking, commenting, so the algorithm will also recommend these videos to others who are looking for solutions like this. Okay, so thank you very much. See you in another video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.